Hey guys, what's up? It's me with Giuseppe Builds, and today we are going to be going over a little bit of work. We're going to be looking a little bit at what failure looks like, because failure happens, and sometimes you just got to cut your losses, kind of move on, figure it out as you go. Now, this is what happened with my failure that I want to share with you guys, because this stuff, despite having all your equations and prompts and gets all set up, sometimes stuff doesn't work out. So we're going to go over it. I'm going to talk about some of the pitfalls that I ran into during this, and just to really rub that in and make sure we're all on the same page, because why not add a little bit of salt to the wound? I'm going to get Claude to prompt all of the mistakes and errors as they happened. So you build.md file with all of the mistakes and failures and agent solutions that we ran into during. So the reason I'm doing this is because stuff doesn't always go as planned. Quite often it doesn't. Sometimes you waste a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. It is what it is. But I'm going to pull this up and we're going to kind of go through it a little bit here, because I'm going to show you what I was trying to do first, and then I will go ahead and I will show you what came of it, how much time I spent on it, and once this is done, I'll show you the mistakes as well. So this was the initial website here. Now this was a website which was already created, it already existed, it was already chilling. And the idea was I was going to make a, make a subdomain, which would be WordPress WooCommerce. This is currently on Squarespace. I was like, great, I'm gonna make a subdomain. I got the subdomain rolling, and then with the subdomain going, then from there I'll be able to add WooCommerce, add these different products, email capture, newsletters, sales landing pages, editorials, SEO, whatever, get it really pumped up, because it'll be easier for me to manage. At least that was the thought with Claude Code. Now, fast forward, this is what I came up with. So it was on a film script. You can see here, we've got the whole back end. It's all pretty much laid out. And if I go to visit site, you will see here that the home page and most of the menu actually worked out pretty well. Okay. This homepage worked out great. But as soon as you scratch below the surface, you could see almost nothing else was working. That site's just a nightmare, right? So I spent almost a day and a half on this. I ate through about 30% of my tokens for the week on this. And even though I think the footer's done extremely well, the super footer's done well, the menu is done well, it needs some cleanup, but it's done well. You can see that there's a lot of issues here. And yeah, so this is what it is. So now what I'm going to do is, as you know, as I know, we all fail. This kind of stuff happens. It's a normal part of life, and especially part of being an entrepreneur, solopreneur like myself. So what we have to do is we have to figure out what went wrong, store it as learnings, move forward. Open this in Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to crack this open and we are going to have a look together and see if some of these learnings can be passed down to you. Now, I did end up creating some resources and agents. They will be listed in the school, but I will also give you a prompt on here for you to make them yourself. It didn't understand my question. I swear, Claude got so much dumber. It didn't know. Okay, look at this. This is what I've been running into. I asked it to open. I was like, hey, put this together. Can you open it? And it does have the proof. Like, is what I've been running into. I don't know. I'm just on like the normal haiku. I thought I was doing better, but they've been throttling this. Like this thing is dumb. You're right. Like you can, oh, like look, the code command isn't available. Open it in Visual Studio Code. It isn't available. You can. You're right. Like what are we talking what are we talking about here? How stupid is this thing? Like this is the most disappointing. Like it just blows my mind. Like how did they make it this much dumber? And you can tell like it's so easy to see too. Oh, I'm just gonna pull this up. Gotta find it here. It's not Docker. Yeah. So let's have a look at this and let's see what failures happened. So open a bit, make it larger. Well, a little bigger so everyone can see it. All right, so primary mistakes. Abandoned initial build, pivoted to so I've just abandoned this. That's the outcome. It's not worth it. Project experience experienced significant challenges in building Kelowna Film Studios' WordPress site after multiple attempts to implement pages and fix rendering issues. The decision was made to pivot and consolidate all usable assets into a reusable package, right? So, contact page design, get in touch. Styling doesn't have to be unique, just make it happen. This is all only recent stuff. Critical failures and root cause analysis. The page contact template file. So there's a hierarchy mismatch. Template file was named page contact PHP. It didn't match the actual design. So it didn't remember what it named the PHP code that it was actually actively making. Requires slug matching. So it was naming a page template a different thing than the pages were actually. So the slug of the page is like the end of the URL, like /contact /thank you /services, etc. Now that when it made the templates, that was supposed to match, and it didn't. I don't know. It tried to create new ones. It tried to flush a cache. It tried to rewrite the rules. It sounds like such a simple problem and solution, but this thing couldn't figure it out. And oh my God, it is so frustrating. Like, verify page before creating template. Lesson learned, never assume page slugs. Wow. Server-side file sync issues. So it wasn't transferring very well through the SSH. I don't know why. Couldn't clear the cache. What else happened? Page template meta value not set correctly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this mistakes impact. I'm going to post this as a file. It'll be linked in the description below. And when you are building your next WordPress, you can load this into your prompt, and hopefully it will save you from dealing with the same thing, because this is ruthless. This ate up an entire day. It ate up my whole Tuesday trying to solve this. This project experienced significant technical difficulties with WordPress template rendering on shared hosting. Rather than continue to troubleshoot infrastructure issues, a strategic decision was made to consolidate all issues into a production-ready, well-documented, reusable package. See, at some point in time, you just gotta cut it, and you gotta get over it, and you gotta move on, because you can't just do this forever. It's not going to happen forever, and you don't have all day. You're literally running out of time as we speak. Anyways, that's it for me today. I just wanted to go through. This will be linked in the comments below. You're welcome to have a look at it and dig through it. Either way, hopefully your builds are going a little better than this. Mistakes do happen. You will make mistakes. I will make mistakes. I want to share some of these because I think that a lot of people, you get this kind of bias where you only see people doing the projects that work out and you don't really get to see the ones that don't or have to be restarted. And it's not realistic. And it can be really disheartening when you yourself have a project that doesn't go according to plan. Anyways, that's it for me. This is Giuseppe Builds. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you stayed to the end, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.